What is up with the squad? It's your favorite auntie with Uncle tendencies. Let me tell y'all something. Tech tried it, but we back. We back. It's me and J Spot. We back.
What up?
Here way earlier. But we wasn't gonna let this day get away without coming hollering at y'all. J Spot, what's up?
What's good? What's going on?
Oh my goodness. Let me tell y'all, tech bullshit on full display. I'm gonna just keep it a buck, y'all. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Man, StreamYard was like spinning, like my internet was loaded. So for those of y'all who pulled up and checked the game out with us in the lounge, hey, what a game. Let's talk about it. For those of y'all that were not in the match and hanging out with us, watching the game. Let me know what y'all think. J-Spot.
Happy birthday, Emily. Happy birthday.
Emily. Happy birthday. We got Coleman coming up here at some point. We're going to make sure we get the birthday song in and everything. Y'all show some big love to Emily in the chat. We saw two games today, and we had some all-star picks. Where you want to start?
I mean, so I couldn't watch the Chicago game in full because I was at work.
Mm-hmm.
But I saw the travesty that was that call at the end. That was wild because I've seen it a couple of times now, and it was a clean block. But we ain't have any challenges left, so I mean we couldn't do anything about it.
Gotta manage the challenges. It's a lesson in all of this. It's a lesson in
and we gotta hit our free throws.
As you're gonna get an MRI on Monday, yes. Wishing that they're serious there and speedy recovery, get mother back on the floor. Messed up call against the Sky. Can't leave it in the Sky. Can't leave it in the ref's hands.
Mm-mm.
Cannot leave it in the ref's hands. But I mean, we can start right there. Let's start right there because I'm ready to start right there. Let's start right there because let me tell y'all something. I'm announcing it right here. I don't mean no disrespect to this young lady because I know she say her name is Kiki Uriafin. But with a name like she got and the way she play, every time she do something, they need to say, "Oh, Kiki for two." Do you hear me? They need to say, "Oh, Kiki Ola." They need to say the whole thing. You hear me? Oh, Kiki Ola. Hey, what? Because she been hooping. Oh, Kiki Ola was hooping today. I ain't gonna hold you up. Damn it.
She was hooping.
What? Listen. 11 points, 10 rebounds, 2 assists.
What was Aaliyah doing? I saw her on the court a few times.
Oh, let me tell you something about Aaliyah Edwards. Oh, Aaliyah Edwards, the best little cheerleader she can be. Let me tell you something. You didn't know. Hey, let me tell you something. No, and I don't mean that in a disrespectful way. I mean that in a way that if you were wondering whether or not Aaliyah Edwards was bought into the Washington Mystics, no matter what her role is, she showed today that she is on the bench, even not starting. She's cheering. She's up for her player. She looked like she was gonna put the chairs up after the game. Like, yeah, she want to be in Washington. She don't want to go nowhere. I ain't playing. I'm serious. I mean that. Now, that young lady Aaliyah Edwards wants to be a part of what's going on in Washington. So with all of the trade talk, that she didn't look like a young lady that wanted to leave Washington. Matter of fact, I think they said at the halftime, she said, "Go Mystics" or something like that. Like, she want to be there. So I'm here for her being there. Shakira Austin, hooping.
Yeah.
Hooping.
Sykes was hooping.
Sykes,
She got to the line.
Points. Yeah. Sykes got to the line.
I think AE likes Washington. I mean, that's what she got drafted at.
Yeah,
She put the team on her back last season. And I mean, I understand they might not have a space necessarily for her. Maybe they're trying to give her a better opportunity somewhere else, but I think, like she said, she's just being where her feet are, and she's gonna be happy there. And if she goes to another team, she might be happy there. I mean, I don't know where they're gonna. I think talks are about I don't think they have a spot on another team.
Well, I thought it was to go get back with Paige.
Dallas. I thought Dallas too, but they not doing nothing.
Yeah, they went a totally different direction. But let me say this too. I've been one of those people that's been saying people go home. No, people don't go home. If you don't want to play at home, damn it, don't play at home. Don't go home. If she don't want to be in Toronto, don't go to Toronto. If Rakia don't want to be in Detroit, don't. I ain't doing that no more, y'all. I ain't doing that.
What's up, Tamika?
Okay. Dallas waived Liatu King, so maybe.
Well, they did. I forgot about that. They did waive her.
And then Phoenix waived Musa, and Bonner got picked up in Phoenix, I believe. So Phoenix is my new favorite team for the championship. I ain't gonna hold you up right now.
You think so?
What? Oh goodness, they deep
for the championship.
They deep. J-Spot, like they got a big three and they don't even need them.
Yeah, I mean
they got a big three and they don't even need them. And now they got a big four with a bench.
Yeah.
And a lot of
I'm with
I ain't gonna hold you.
Listen, I'm with everybody but that one team. I don't care who in the finals, if I'm gonna be honest. We'll see.
Do I think Tyler keeps E Will in the starting lineup tomorrow? You think Tyler keeps E Will in the starting lineup tomorrow?
Camilla's back tomorrow, right?
I believe so.
She landed this morning.
So
if he feels like she needs some rest, possibly he'll start E Will, but that's not going to be like a permanent thing. If she says she feels good and she's good to go out there right away, he'll put her in the starting lineup. That's what I think.
All right.
Because she has been 9 hours away, so you got to get acclimated to the time and all that other stuff. So it might be a little bit, crazy for her the first game. But no, I think I see her starting, but I can also see her coming off the bench for this one game.
I'm trying to think. Now, when she left before from with Carolina, it seemed like she came back, played a game, and then took some games off. If I remember correctly.
Did she play that first game?
Mm-hmm. And then
I thought she did she start?
She came back, played the game, and then took 2 games off. I believe. Y'all double check me.
I'm trying to remember that. I remember her coming back. I just don't remember what happened after that. She did.
Because I forget, because she missed Missouri and UConn. Whoever we played next, she came back and played, and then Don was like, "You know what? We're gonna shut." She shut down for like 2 games.
Yep. I remember that. You're right. Because that's when Ashlyn was doing so well as well.
Mm-hmm. And Sanaya had stepped up. Because remember they said Sanaya had been getting ready for like 2 weeks to get down.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I do remember that. So I don't know. We'll see who are we playing? Dallas. We kind of she might come off the bench.
Playing old buckets now.
Mm-hmm. Them rookies, man, they fast.
They ain't got
especially
nothing
that JJ. No.
They just going JJ.
Yo, she's like, you can't stop her. I was watching who did they play the last game? I mean, they got beat by 30. Oh, it was Phoenix. But the way she runs, even when they played Phoenix the last time and beat them, the way she runs to the basket, when she's gone, you could just see her like getting faster as she's running down the court. It's crazy. They put a whooping on them. So Phoenix didn't like that. So they definitely got their lick back.
You said this guy gonna be salty after that loss?
Yeah. Did you? I know you saw the monkey clipboard slap.
like player, like coach, like player. Hey, get that out of my face. And I'm trying to figure out what was she having.
What was she doing?
I was trying to get like, what are you giving her? What are you trying to hit her right now?
Whatever it was, she didn't want it.
It was so not important to Angel. Like, if you don't get that out of my face. I mean, I couldn't even understand what it was. Like, it was so fast. I didn't. She couldn't have been showing her a clipboard. What was she going to draw?
It looked like a clipboard, but it was so tiny. I don't know. It couldn't have been a phone. I don't know whatever it was. She said
she wasn't looking at it right then. I know that. She wasn't looking at it right then.
She said, now is not the time. Whatever it is.
You lucky she didn't take a bad over the head with it. Wow.
No, it wasn't a towel. It wasn't a towel. It was like a flat.
No.
It was something. It wasn't a towel. Yeah, 16 characters when they put that music to that. And then somebody put the next what do you call it, side by side or top and bottom of Kim Monkey slapping that thing out of Simone Augusta's hand. That was funny. That was funny. She wasn't in the mood. The lady wearing the skirt, she didn't have the same type of reaction that Simone Augustus had. She put that thing right up. Oh, she know.
Yeah, moving on. Yeah,
she's like, wait, my bad. I'm sorry. It ain't the time.
Oh,
okay, you're right.
Oh, this wasn't for you. And I was like, I don't even know if she was handing that to you, Angel, but it was in your way.
Do you think what it did? It looked like she tried to hand it to her, right? Do you think she was going for Coach Marsh?
Oh, okay.
And Angel just walked by.
Maybe it was a clipboard or an iPad or something. I don't know what it was, but it wasn't meant to be looked at right then. It wasn't. Angel wasn't looking at that right then. Hey, man. We ain't looking at that right now.
He was like, now is not the time we tied or down by one or they just called a foul. Later.
We ain't doing it.
Yeah, that was funny.
So,
but go ahead.
How are you feeling about your Sky so far this year?
You know, I was just thinking today. I don't know if it's Angels play. I don't know if it's the Skyscrapers play. I don't know what it is, but I'm back to being excited about watching this team.
Mm-hmm.
And even though they were losing last season, but it was like even though they had a losing record, it was like these were games they could have won last season. And you always went in thinking they might be able to win these games. And in the beginning of this season, the first couple games, I'll be honest, it got to a point where I didn't even, if I missed the game, I didn't even watch it. It's like maybe 3 or 4 games. Well, I say 3 games this season. I didn't even watch. And they weren't even Indiana games. It wasn't even Indiana games. It was just games I didn't want to watch.
That first live we did, I hit J Spot up like we still doing the live. He was like, I don't know. My teams ain't doing that good. I guess so. I wasn't in
the mood.
it was on thin ice. It was on thin ice for a minute.
I was feeling bleak because I felt like my Skyscrapers seemed like they just weren't playing with not passion. It just felt like they felt defeated for a minute. Like nothing can go right. They were losing. They were getting blown out like crazy. They weren't really gelling with the team, but that comes I know it comes with time. You got a new team, new coach. You're going to take some time to get everything acclimated. But these past 7 to maybe 9 games, like I've been excited. Camilla hitting 27, Angel hitting 24, Camilla hitting threes, Angel hitting jump shots, Angel getting a triple double. Like it's been exciting. Maybe it's more personal accolades I'm excited about because I want to see both of them win so much. And I'm not putting a lot of stock into Chicago as a team, but whatever it is, I feel like when Angel gets that fire in her, that dog comes out, she's trying to win the game. You know what I'm saying? And so I think that becomes contagious. And when everybody is on that same thing, like that's what gets me excited when things are going right. Now tough loss today. We had a tough loss against the last couple of teams we played. Like we've been right there. It's just certain things where we just fall apart. So I'm actually excited again to watch my team.
Got it.
Now Aces is a little much.
I was going to ask you. Appreciate the share, Emily. Matter of fact, we need everybody hit the like and the share. They both right there. Like and share. They both right there.
Yeah, do that.
5 of y'all put share it in the chat so that they know we're talking right here. Omega JC Supreme, what's happening? At least if he was
Said
good,
Chicago is exciting to watch when Angel's on the court. I like when I mean I'm an Angel and Camilla fan, so either one of them on the court. But Angel is another level of just you don't know what you're gonna get. You might get a block, you might get a cuss out, you might get a shot, you might get a steal, you might get a crazy pass. So yeah, watching her is exciting. Camilla, I just like to see her just ball. Just she don't care. Just give me the ball, move out the way.
Did you watch America?
No, not live. I was watching the play-by-play because I couldn't
Gotcha.
watch it.
Okay.
What happened? Let's take a detour real quick. The USA game. How did that go?
After everybody, after everybody realized that you can't shoot a fadeaway over a 6'7" player, we got it together. But it took the whole team. But Michaela Blakes.
I saw that.
I'm so excited to see her play. FM has nicknamed her No Breaks Blakes. No breaks Blakes.
Okay.
Hey, listen, Cookie. She was taking cookies. The defense is what. The defense is what is what impressed me. Yeah, that's what impressed me. Blake's hoop. The defense. I'm glad that all of them got to spend some time with Carol Lawson. You can see something different about their defense. Flau'jae didn't have the AmeriCup that I wanted her to have. But from the way she responded, it looked like it ignited a fire under her again. So I'm looking to see how she turned
up.
What
was going on
after that?
What do you think was going on with that? Because I mean, obviously I wasn't watching, but I kept seeing a couple of games where she either wasn't playing or she wasn't getting very many minutes. Hey, Benji, baby, you got your shoes? Lue.
What up? So, Benji, baby, what's happening? So, listen, I don't know that anything really was happening with it as much as like she just didn't play well. It took some time to adjust. But once she got adjusted, like she got in a game against Mexico.
And she got 22 points one of those games.
Yeah,
right?
She went like for 22, but then she was like 0 for 8, 0 for 3. Joyce had some bad games.
Crooks.
They just didn't shoot well, but they played defense, and that was the thing that was impressive for me. No matter what was going on with the offense, they played defense, and they kept figuring out. They kept finding a hot hand to finish the game.
And Camilla was in foul trouble, right? I think I saw that too.
That was the game plan. I don't have 6'7" to deal with her. I know her tendencies. Yes, I'm gonna get her in foul trouble. That was the only chance they had.
Camilla said she cried all day. I felt so bad.
But they'll be back. Brazil's gonna be fun to watch. Isla didn't get on the floor, but
yeah, I saw that.
Isla will be. They're gonna look different. They'll look different at 26, and they're gonna look even more experienced in 28. So, I don't know if Pokey is gonna stay the coach of Brazil, but I hope so. She was doing a good job.
This happens every year or every 2 years? How does? Because this is my honestly, I haven't really been paying attention to this.
Me either. So I watched this. Next year it'll be the Worlds, and then in 2 years it'll be the Olympics.
Oh. So these are like little tournaments to pretty much get you ready for the Olympics or to qualify for the Olympics?
You qualify. And so I think you win, you get an automatic bid, top 6. Don't give me the line. My chat's better than yours. Somebody in the chat teach me. So the moving screen on Camilla when it was when it involved Miles pissed you off. That's okay. But like as I always say, don't leave it in the hands of the ref. Don't leave it in the hands of the ref. They ain't gonna never make the call you want them to make when you want them to make it. When you need them to make the call you want them to make, they ain't gonna make that call. So don't leave it in their hands for that.
That's crazy.
Okay. Kennedy Smith, breakout season loading.
Think so? Where's she at? Yeah. USC?
Yep.
No.
Breakout.
She is?
Breakout season loading. Kid go show off this bag this year.
Who else was on there? Was it Madison Booker?
Madison got quick. Madison found the shot. Yep, she got going. Madison Booker was there. She scored well later into the tournament. Her and Flage and Hannah Hidalgo snapped. And
I'm gonna say how
they caught Hannah for offensive foul, and then she just never let up after that. She was on demon time from there. From that point in that game for the rest of the tournament, Hannah was on demon time.
I love that girl. She's so crazy.
Defense was there. Cookies off, made some timely threes. Reagan Beers looked great. Really mobile.
Oh yeah, she was on
in a lot better shape than she was last year at Oklahoma. She's gonna be interesting to see how she matches up. Man, who am I missing? Neepkins was shooting the hell out the ball, but I mean that's what she does. Vandersloot is a big man. I don't watch Vandersloot a lot. Vandersloot is Stokey. Stokey looks small for playing a 4 or 5. But Stokey is Stokey hoop. You know what I mean? She plays big. I just again size. Get a 3 ball. Be able to give them an option at like a wing or something. Get some handles. Of Asia giving out her shoes to her AAU team, and you get to meet some of the girls. That was dope. So I just met them over video. But Frank Wright, who's in the chat all the time, that is his team. He coaches for the Asia Wilson Palmetto 76ers. He gave us that insight. So shout out to Frank Wright. We got an interview with Frank coming up.
I didn't get to see that.
So,
yeah.
So y'all check that video out. It dropped today. Just inside of Asia in Colombia, giving out the shoes to the Palmetto 76ers and some other young teams. So let me see who else. Who am I forgetting? Vandersloot. I don't watch her a lot, but mobile, big, got in the way, plays some defense, moves her feet, bangs. Was interesting to see her. Who else? Who I forget? Rajay, Hannah, Joyce, Taylor, Madison, Reagan. Oh, Audie slimmed down.
That's what I said, Crooks, but you didn't hear me. Oh,
nope, I sure didn't hear you. My bad. Yeah, Crooks. Audie slimmed down. Audie always has great. Audie's one of my favorite players. So Audie has great touch around the basket. She didn't play semifinals and then but got in the finals game and was a force. So it was good to see Audie.
She slimmed down. What you mean? Like she real slim?
No.
Oh,
Audie Crooks is gonna never really be real slim. That's not like.
Well, I was just making sure she ain't on that Ozepi.
Yeah, no. Audie is never gonna be that. But so my thing for Audie is always to look healthier. Audie looked like she could play, a little bit longer. Audie looked like she was running up and down the floor a little bit more comfortable to me. So to me that's my thing for Audie. She toned down a little bit, or healthier.
Okay,
healthier. She looks healthier. But and then the thing is too, Audie wasn't never really just super big. Audie, first of all, she's a big girl.
Why we got all these early games tomorrow? I know it's camp, but this was like a Saturday. 10, 11,
Audie look bigger to you, Lisa Pugh? Oh no.
Uh-oh. Said she looked
bigger to me.
They said she toned up. You saying she looked bigger? Stop. Look, I'm just saying.
What up, Keith?
The people get on Ozempic. I'm trying to get on Ozempic light if they have something like that, because I don't got to lose a lot of weight, but I want to lose like some. So I'm wondering if I can get on, if they have like a light version. I'm going to talk to my doctor about it, see if they got something for me. Because what I'm doing ain't working. Probably because I'm eating at 10 o'clock at night too, but the girl got to do what a girl got to do. Hey, Keith.
Eagles Brothers 92, what's up?
Oh, hey, Eagles Brothers, what's going on? Hello. They
They
got
got
that
an
off-brand.
off-brand
I
version.
know, but I don't know
Okay.
about no off-brand. Like I
Here
want to
y'all
be
go. Here y'all
alive.
go.
Like
Here y'all
I
go.
don't
Here
want to.
y'all go. Here y'all go. Here y'all go.
I don't want to.
Mm-hmm.
Go off the deep end. I gotta live. I just had a birthday. I want to see the next one.
Matter of fact, I owe you a happy belated birthday. I was so busy trying to keep my eyes open on my countdown to 5K. I missed your birthday. Happy belated birthday to J Spot. Y'all get J Spot some love.
Ooh, thank you. Had a good time. Yeah, I need that Ozempic Junior.
Ozempic Junior.
Just to go down a couple of sizes, and I'm good. I don't need to do nothing else. All right, so Cess, okay, that was Chicago. So I'm watching the game now. I mean, it's on. But what do you think? And I don't know how deep you watch Chicago. Do we need a point guard? Because that's the conversation that's been happening online. People say, no, go ahead. If I got something in my teeth, y'all, sorry, just let me know in the comments. People said let it ride with playing point guard by committee. Like sometime Ariel got it, sometime Rachel got it, and sometime Angel got it. Sometimes you're gonna throw HVL in there. So for me, we need a point guard. I don't know what this committee stuff is, but that's been the conversation. No. It works well. You just gotta, let it cook. We'll see what happens. I'm like, okay. What do you think?
Really, I think that Chicago has the best advantage when the ball is in the Angels' hands. So yeah, get a point guard, but at the same time, I feel like Chicago's advantage is Angel having the ball in their hand. I feel like Chicago's advantage is kind of like Phoenix with having AT bring the ball up, and so
you still can have her, but at times where she can't get the ball or she might be in foul trouble, we need.
You can go get a point guard, but my problem with Chicago is higher up, and so my problem with Chicago is at sell the team. So it's hard for me to talk about. It's hard for me to even talk about the point guard because I'm like, it don't matter who you bring in there. Are y'all gonna act right? No.
Well, I mean, I can't do nothing about the.
You know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm at.
I threw away a long time ago. I just got to focus on the players.
Yeah, so it's like, but then who is that point guard? People was like, go get Enrique. Is Enrique a point guard? No, right?
I wouldn't mind having if Odyssey was available and she was okay. I don't know what's going on with her. They obviously didn't pick her.
Where is Odyssey?
She's not playing.
Yeah, well, somebody get her.
That's what I'm saying. We should have got her. I think.
So
having spoken to Odyssey, if y'all haven't seen my interview with her, check that out. It's in the archive somewhere. She talked about how she was working with Rakia. She has experience. She's a champion. She's been on championship teams and played with some of the greats and stuff like that. She's been in the game a long time. I think she has the speed we need. I think she can run it off. Our issue is we don't have anybody to like outside of Angel, like literally set up the offense the way it needs to be. Rachel has had some bright moments.
I'm glad you talked to her. I got a question for you.
Oh, okay. I don't know if I got the answer, but what? Mm-hmm.
Why can't Odyssey keep a job?
Well, how was I going to ask her that?
No. What do you mean? You ask her like, based on your like assessment, talking to her, watching her, following her. Why can't she keep a job? Like, I don't understand. Like, she got to LA. She was in Dallas making a contribution. She was in LA making a contribution. She stayed in LA, made a contribution. But it seemed like every time it's time to pick for somebody to go, everybody's okay. Like, Odyssey.
She kind of just, she didn't really talk too much about that. We kind of alluded to just her being ready because we talked to her right as, she was on LA at that time. But I remember Dallas picking her up. She had a really good game in June of last year because I watched that game before I was getting ready to go to the Chicago game. Then they let her go, and then LA picked her up on hardship. I think they kept doing the 7-day thing because they kept re-signing her or whatever. But she was talking about just, she feels like she deserves to be on a team, the things that she can offer. And that's how she started talking about like
I'm
experience and all this other stuff.
I'm gonna be honest. I thought that Odyssey was going to find a home in LA after. Okay, so let me back up. Originally, I thought that Odyssey was going to be back with Dallas. If Dallas had stayed as they were constructed last year, I thought that they had cut a deal that was going to bring her back. Then they changed. They got the first round pick. Paige was going there. No way they bring Odyssey there. I always felt like Odyssey fit with LA last season, but I felt like Odyssey was always trying to keep a job. So it would be games when Rakia was cooking, and then Odyssey would go away from Rakia, and it would be like call her own number, like make sure you need to know that I'm hot. And it was like, but damn, we could win if you didn't call your number. But I understand you trying to keep your lights on. So I thought coming into this season with her, I thought having a job in LA that that she would have played better. But then Kelsey Plum showed up, and I guess kind of knocked her out of her off her spot. I don't know shit. Las Vegas.
I mean, it probably is. I mean, yeah, she hasn't. It's not just LA. It's been teams where, like you said, she's been on. She hasn't been able to stay. I think she was on Atlanta at one time too. But I think for LA,
I mean, like it's not like she has like she's a locker room problem, or you don't hear nothing.
I did hear that her and Kennedy had got into it at one point.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how true that is, and her and Dana obviously have some words online, but I don't know. I said from hearing her talk, and then I think there was a clip where Rakia talked about Odyssey as well, and how they just had that like a good relationship, and how she was, learning things. This is what obviously Rakia's rookie year, so she talked about how she wanted Rakia to not be afraid of the physicality. Rakia said she didn't realize how really physical it is, and she was not wanting to do as much as she wanted to because she was obviously didn't want to get swallowed up in whatever's going on. So she said she had been talking to her, working on her confidence and letting her know, like, you are that girl. Like, you just need to kind of break out your shell a little bit, and you can do whatever you want to do on that court. So her working with her and kind of getting her, helping her to get there, because we saw what Rakia was cooking near the end of the season. So I don't know. I just felt when I look at Odyssey, I was just looking at her more so like a vet that another resource they can use, because with our young people that we have on our team, especially Angel and Camilla, not so much like game wise, but just like league wise. Like I can, this is what I've learned being on these different teams, playing with these different coaches. You're not going to win all the time. You're not going to, what I'm saying? Maybe some stuff that they were probably lacking last season. That's all. And I think she's a good point guard. Now she does have to take over Spears sometimes. I will admit that. I see that. But I think overall, I mean, we need somebody, because I don't know if it's sustainable what we have going on. Like Angel can't be everything. Hey, Danae. Angel can't be everything, all things on the floor for 44 games. Like she can, but she why?
Angel's gonna have to play 40 minutes.
Right. It's a lot for 44 games, and you're trying to maybe possibly make the playoffs, depending on how the end of the year season goes. Like, that's not sustainable. So I at least want to have a backup.
I mean, tell it to like. Here's the thing: it shouldn't be sustainable, but if it has to be, she'll make it work.
Oh, she will make it work
because she built like that. That's like tell Kim Mulkey that. What you mean? You can't play 40 minutes? What?
Yeah.
But tell me when you didn't play 40 minutes. Like, not playing 40 minutes is probably odd to her. I mean, the fact that Odyssey does not have a job, but Sophie does is wild. Okay, all right.
That's crazy.
Well, okay.
Did you hear? Oh, go ahead.
What? No, tell me what I hear.
I heard. I don't know if this is true, but I was reading something. I don't know. Sometimes you can't tell if it's AI or not. Mm-hmm. But Cece coming back to the Indiana, but she's not coming back as point guard. She's coming back as two guard. She's gonna play Ari, right? That's kind of crazy. Like, I don't know. I ain't a fan of them. I don't watch them, but like having her, if she could just shoot, and they could always set her up, and she ain't got to worry about passing the ball. That keeps their turnovers down. That keeps the game flowing. Like, I mean, that could be the cheat code over there.
Well, they got to figure it out, because they were looking better without her.
That's what I'm saying. That's why she's not putting her back in the point guard position.
So that's why that's what you gotta figure out. And so you gotta just be able to recognize, people's limitations and people's skill sets. And if you allow people to if everybody does what they good at, it works so much better than you trying to force people into roles and into positions, to be able to elevate them. So that we've always said she ain't a point guard. She's a scoring guard that can play make. A shooting guard that can play make. Y'all double tap that screen and hit the like and the share. They both right there.
Hit mine too. Hit mine too. Platforms.
If you're not subscribed, what y'all waiting on? Hit the subscribe. You don't want to miss the next drop. So
thank you, Danae.
You want to talk about Vegas?
Okay, let's talk.
What did you think about the game?
Well, first of all, after I had put my tears back because I was literally I was about to start crying because I thought my goat was hurt for real. I mean, she's hurt, but I ain't know what was going on. I thought it was her hip, or her hand, her arm, or shoulder. I ain't know. But I thought we came out better. We came out hot. We were sticking with them, and we were with them up until the last 2 minutes of the game, and we let it slip away for playing sloppy, turnovers, and not hitting our shots, and fouling, just getting them to the line. But overall, I thought we looked a lot better. We looked a lot. Jewel came to play. Finally she shows up a little bit in the first half. And Chelsea everybody was doing well. I mean, Jackie was having a shootout with Sabrina. Dana that came in, he gave us 18. KB was hitting shots. So I was just like, oh, okay, this is the kind of game we're about to have. But man, we just couldn't close it out. I thought they would play worse after Asia went out. I mean, they held it on pretty well up until, like I said, the last 3 minutes. But overall, I don't know what's going on with my aces. It's a conundrum. I'm trying to figure out where we lost it. Where did we lose the fire? I mean, did it leave with KP? Did it leave with AC? Did it leave with Sid? Like, where is it that like we acting like we ain't never played basketball before? It's so crazy. I don't get it. Hey, what's going on, Coach Coleman?
Going on, Jay?
I'm not going.
Jay Boogie.
Okay, everybody, I'm not going to spoil nobody. Okay, that's how y'all feel. Okay.
What? What you got to say?
I'm just coming.
I was still irritated by a few things. No, when Asia fell, did you see how fast when Asia fell down? Did you see how fast everybody got up off the bench? The whole team. Did you see them hustle?
Did you see Natasha Cloud run over there?
I ain't worried about Natasha Cloud. I ain't worried about Natasha Cloud. I'm talking about all these aces, and I ain't seen hustle that hard on the floor. Hustle that hard and get a score.
You said they ran too fast, huh?
What? Man, listen. They played better. Asia didn't play. New York wasn't at full strength either. So
that's true. They sure felt like it near the end of that game. They were just letting Sabrina was just going through the lane. Our rebounding,
here's the thing.
It's some things we need to work on for sure.
Melissa's been a bright spot.
I like
been a bright spot so far. Okay.
I like her on the team.
Here's the thing. I'm not gonna say that Melissa hasn't been a bright spot, but do y'all remember? Y'all remember when Crystal was a bright spot?
Who said that?
When Crystal Bradford was a bright spot, Asia said it. They came out and said they like what she doing. Remember?
Well, of course, Asia's gonna say that.
Why?
She because Asia is the ultimate leader. She's gonna empower all her players that's on the team. She also said She also said Kitley had it. But where's Kitley at right now?
They should have kept Kitley. They should have kept Kitley.
To do what?
Come out there and have some size.
Okay.
Here's the thing.
We need scoring. We don't need no size. We need points on the board.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Okay. Wow. Okay. We're gonna see how many.
We getting blown out by 30 points.
How many points did Alyssa score for us today?
I don't know. I think she did 8.
Wow.
How many did Kitley get? How much was Kitley averaging?
I was about to say how much was Bradford scoring?
I don't know. You know, Becky don't like. She don't really pull people off the bench. She still got that spirit where she don't want to.
Here we
She
go.
don't let them go.
Here we go.
I think Becky started to show a little suspect, a little sus.
I already been told y'all
What you
that.
mean? What you mean?
Well, you know, her coaching,
Natalie was doing all the work.
her coaching cupboard is there. Her coaching cupboard is there.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can look good, and you can look good as assistant when you're assistant to Popovich. So you can look good then because within the system. So now, when your nucleus of your core of your staff is head coaching, what can you come up with? Where's your Swiss Army knife of coaching? Where is your toolbox for coaches? So I'm not going to let the coach off the hook that fast because you still have some skill sets to work with, and you have some schemes that you can move around to find success against different teams. So
there we go, Danielle. Becky made some mistakes. They didn't have to lose this game.
Yep.
I didn't say it wasn't. It was all on the team. I'm just saying my team as a whole. I don't know what's going on. It could be Becky. Y'all could be right.
Okay. Hey.
Uh-oh. Did I hit a?
Please see my video, Becky. Where's the help? Please see my video, Becky. Where's the help? Yeah.
Where's the beef? Pause.
I'm glad you put that pause in there.
Yeah, I had to make sure.
Let me see what Kitley was playing.
I think Bradford was a little more.
Kitley only had about 1.9 points. You ain't gotta look it up.
Bradford was very more effective.
I liked Bradford from China, but I didn't see her either. She wasn't allowed to, or I just didn't see her be that effective on the Aces.
So let me ask this question: did you see the Bradford interview?
They took it down.
So then I saw it.
Everybody been talking about it, and I tried to go click on it. It says it's private.
Yeah.
What happened? What did she say?
What? She said that they told her to be Richard Pryor. That's what she said. She said they told her to crack the jokes. Meet Richard Pryor, crack the jokes.
They wanted her to be Sid Colson. They tried to get a Sid Colson stand-in.
Remount. This is the Las Vegas Aces spiel to the people that they bring on. Rebound, defend, and keep the vibe cool.
Really?
She said they wanted me to be Richard Pryor. She said Richard Pryor, not me.
Is that why they took it down? Did Nikki put a
I think it was more than that. They asked her so here's the thing. And I said this yesterday, and I'll be brief. You could definitely see what some of the challenges are for what's going on in Las Vegas, based on what Crystal said. But Crystal she didn't paint herself in a good light, and you could tell that there's some mentorship that's needed there to help her get out of her own way to be successful. So it's she said all that in the interview. Yeah. Crystal, yeah. But Crystal also said that she don't know if she want to be in the WNBA anymore. If the WNBA came calling, and she would want to play. So yeah, you take that video down. If you still want to play basketball. You was like, I don't know. I want to get my podcast going and whatever. Some other stuff she said she wanted to do that, but she ain't been able to do it because she ain't stable. But she doing it now. It was just it was some very cringe parts to the video. But overall, she said when she got released, Becky wasn't there.
Oh, Becky. Who did it? Nikki?
Somebody she referred to as the GM and the director of basketball operations. Now we know they ain't got no GM, so we know it was Nikki. She said that what else did she say? She said some of the team superstars, but not Asia, didn't like her voice in the huddle when she wasn't in the rotation. But see, here's the other thing. This was the other part that I thought was, and this Rob the Man Media was the one that said, "Hey, is you watching this? You better look at it," because he was bothered by the whole first 20 minutes. So, she said that.
Right, Chelsea. That's what I thought.
I don't know if it was Chelsea or if it was Jewel.
But she ain't the starter. I would go with Chelsea over.
She said
Jewel.
superstars. She did superstars. She didn't necessarily say,
Jewel still ain't that.
But
hey Teddy,
they say Teddy 80, what's happening? So accountability is on it's on her. You think it was Jackie? Oh wow.
Woo!
Okay, but here's the thing.
Okay,
She said she came in. She said she came in. She had a lot of energy.
Mm-hmm.
Agent was like, "You're what we need. You're giving us what we want on the floor." She was all the vibe in the locker room. 4 days before the game 4 days before the first game, Becky said, "Hey, you're still suspended. You're not playing. You're not traveling. You're not going that first game." You were out of the rotation. Then she said she had been a battery, but of course I'm gonna be dead by then. So now, when you come to work now, you not the vibe because you're not in the rotation. You not cracking jokes. You not be because now you're not. You didn't come in there being who you were. You came in there being who you thought they wanted you to be. And then when you weren't in the rotation, and after you did everything that you thought you were gonna do to be able to play, and it didn't go like that, then you dialed it back, and they cooled off on you too. So then she said that she had heard that they was looking for another player. Not from her agent. She just had heard. So you know what she did?
What?
She called him up and said, "Hey, is y'all looking for a new player? Is y'all about to let me go? Let me know." So, and then she said, maybe if I hadn't even called him, I wouldn't have been let go that day. But you called and they was like, "Oh, well, yeah."
Well, since you brought it up, yeah, we weren't gonna do it at first, but you did since you said it. Yeah, sure. That's crazy. Huh. That's crazy. All that was said, I see why it was taken down.
It should have never been put up. But I thought
she was on somebody's podcast or what was
it? She's on a podcast that she frequents.
Okay.
But he seems to be a friend, and he told her, like some of the stuff, like, and she was saying like, "Yo, they were telling me to do this, and I was telling them I could do this," and he was like, "Hey, maybe if you would just do what they was telling you first, do that part first, and then you can get to the part that you want to do. But you got to come in and do what the team telling you to do first. You can't come in there and be like, well, yeah, but I can do this part too. Well, but we didn't ask you to." That's fine that you can if we get to that part, but just do what we ask you to right now. That's why she got let go on game day. And I kept saying it didn't make no sense. They could have used them 9 points that game. They could at least let her work that day. But since you called, you know what? Yeah, you know what? Yeah, okay. Yeah. All right, then. Just like that.
Who? Oh, Jordan. When they dropped her, they picked up Jordan Holmes.
And then she was like, now they still need me.
Yeah, because they dropped her too.
What's up, Coach Coleman?
What's up? I'm listening to as the hoops turn here, as the aces go or
as
not.
The hoops turn.
So, Coach Coleman.
Yeah.
We got a belated birthday right here.
Okay.
J-Spot.
Let's
and
go.
We got a current birthday with Emily. It is Emily's birthday today.
Let's do it. Emily and J-Spot. So we doing a double birthday?
Emily and J-Spot.
So this is a double birthday?
The double birthday from Cess Talk Sports.
Emily Jones, that looks like that's a new picture, but the same pose. I'm just saying.
Saying.
Oh, we still on the echo.
Yeah, you got an echo machine. You can't control.
Gang.
All right, here we go. We got a birthday. Let's do it a little something like me. Let me get my lemon zinger, my lemon with the cucumber. Pause, Emily. Pause, Emily, in the chat. Here we go. This is to J. Bull and Emily Jones. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Cancer Gang Kids. Here we go. Happy birthday to you. Hey. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Hey.
Happy birthday to you. Oh, one more time. Happy birthday to you. J, Spot. Happy birthday to you. You. Emily. You. J Spot. You. Hey, you. With the echo, with the echo.
Ooh. She put us on mute.
Wait a minute, Coach. Are you in the cancer game?
No, I'm December.
He
I was
was
about to
reading
say,
the
wait a minute, because you was like cancer gang. I'm like, wait a minute.
because
Hey,
Emily
man,
said that.
I give love to everybody, you know.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait a minute. I was like, hold on, cancer gang. I know you a cancer gang.
I'm giving love to their
You and
birthday,
Emily.
you know.
But when he said it, I'm like, well, dang,
No,
did we miss Coach's birthday?
I'm not Aquarius. I'm Capricorn, Sagittarius.
Oh gosh, Capricorn. Here we go. Oh, Jay Boog left out of here. She say I'm out.
I know you ain't even say bye. Let's just clip it.
Okay. Oh, Benji, baby, July 21st. Okay. Echo. You his favorite. That's why.
That's
Let him know, Emily. It's your birthday. Capricorns are the best.
Oh, Danielle, join and appreciate showing the Capricorns some love, man. We love everybody, love life on today. It is a terrific Tuesday. It's great to be back with you, fam. Great to be back with you, Auntie, listening to you today in the morning matinee, the day camp special. Today, what was your thought? I heard you, but what was your overall thoughts while I go ahead and log my stuff assist so I don't get in trouble here? Let them know that I was here.
Listen. I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed overall. Oh, Danielle's a Christmas baby. Okay. Good game. Chicago didn't have to lose. Still the same questions. Like I said in the show. Okikiola. It's all about Okikiola. It's all about Okikiola, man. Listen. Yeah, Kiki area fit Okikiola for 2. You hear me? I'm excited about Kitron. They played well. Austin played well. Angel played well. Tough call at the end of the game, but you don't put yourself in that situation.
Right.
I don't want to get too high or too low with what Chicago has going on, because it's like, what are you guys gonna do when Camilla's back? When Camilla's back, what do you do when Camilla's back? So.
What I missed. Sorry, you know how StreamYard, if you touch something, it turns.
I know.
You're gonna tell me about StreamYard.
Good night.
Good night. You're like, oh yeah, that's the song. That's what I'm here for. Bye.
No, I literally touched my camera where the cord moved a little bit, and it shut it all down.
That song.
Oh wow.
Can I get a piece? Good night. Peace sign, something. Before I let you go, before you let me go, can you throw up the peace sign, baby? I'm just saying.
I wouldn't do y'all like that.
I got the singingest co-host.
I do it with the words, man. Me and my song. Don't you know no good? No, I'm just.
I see. So, here we go. Hey, Coach Coleman. Oh, them free sound effects you just got. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, highlight. Where's the?
He was asking me about the morning game.
Okay.
But J Spot was saying, and I thought that this was interesting. J Spot was saying that she's excited about watching the Sky again. Okay. Even if they're losing games. Like, it's exciting. They're playing an exciting brand of basketball. It's fun to watch again. It had got kind of rocky early in the season. And
I don't feel as depressed.
You see him maturing. You see some maturity.
I see some bright spots. Obviously, I love the progression of Angel in her game.
And I will say, Tanisha Wright became a better coach.
Oh God, I forgot she was even over there.
Yes.
She do be talking to them a lot, though. I do
puppet
see her
master.
up.
She's a puppet master.
And then I just love the growth of both of them together, her and Camilla. Everybody else, I just need them to be consistent. That's all it is. It's like we can have some good games, but it feels better. I guess I'll just say that. That's what I feel.
But Rachel Banham, not in basketball consent, and it's like she need to fix a flat every other game.
What does that mean?
She's sweating Dunkin' Donuts. She's sweating donuts. Okay, let's be real.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We need consistency. Like we don't like Kia Nurse. I have a good game, and then the next game she hitting bricks.
Well, I mean, I think that's the echelon of where they're at in their career too. So to be honest, if you put them in a position, it's how much time they put in. And so when someone is at a certain plateau, I think even with your seasoned players, you need to put them in minutes where they're successful, and then they can be at
like
really
spurts.
They're playing beyond the minutes for where they're at in their time of their career. I'm gonna just be honest with you. That's what's happening.
That makes sense. Okay.
You're really not managed, so you're not getting the best production out of them that you could be because you're demanding minutes minutes that they already gave in their previous seasons
that their body just ain't got. Yeah. Like you gonna get 10 shots out of me? You want 10 good shots or 10 shots where I'm halfway tired? Like which one you want?
You got them playing till their eyes is crossing, they seeing double, and I say that respectfully. Like Kia Nurse and Rachel Banham, they shouldn't be clocking that many minutes. It really shouldn't. Like, you put so much time when you get a player, whether it's NBA or WNBA, when they get to 5 and 7 seasons, you should be managing them different. Not that because they're soft, because they put their time in and their body has mileage. Because prior to coming to NBA, they have played what? They done played travel ball as an elementary. They done played middle school, high school, travel ball, college. Some played FIBA. And now you get to the pros, it's about the mileage.
Yeah.
People forget all the in-between playing time they did to get to that pro skill. And so that's why managing them a certain way is important, because it's the mileage that you put on to get there.
Yeah. So their solution would have been not to get them?
No.
Because you don't have the people.
Players, it should be other players that you can share. We're not worrying about being a cutoff. Now, earlier in 2 lives, we say there's going to be matchups. When you play another team, there's going to be a defensive matchup where I know as a coach, I'm going to take a loss, but it's not going to be so much a loss that it's going to put us in a bad hole, but it's everybody else can contain in the other positions. And so the thing is, if you have a balance, you don't need a superstar roster to be in striking distance to win. You just got to be in tune with your team as a coach and know how to move your skills around and know who, and then pay attention whose skill matches with finishing. So if you need a Nurse and a Banham to finish, then you need to put them and rotate them around. You take a loss in the 3rd quarter, so you have your game in the 4th quarter, so you can be in distance to win. So that's all we're saying. And that comes with what? Coaching experience.
Yeah.
And so I'm not going to say I could do that, because I don't know whether I'd be deer in the headlights on a pro court, or whether I'd be like, I was born to do this. So I can't. It sounds easy from you and I talking, but I don't know how I would respond. Maybe I love the sport so much I will step up because it's my calling card, or maybe I'll be deer.
Yeah. I mean, and that I had high hopes, and I mean, I'm not one of those people that's like dragging Tyler. I know people want him fired and get him out of there, and he's horrible. He's not making the right calls. I just want to see how the season plays out.
Right. Now,
I mean, it's going to take some time. I don't know. We'll see.
Right. So Molly Brandon says their rookies have not produced much out of. Well, you don't produce much if you don't.
Hell no, he fired. He fired. Oh hell no. Oh hell no, he fired. He fired. J Spy. He fired. He out of there.
Who fired?
He out of there.
Tyler.
Here you go.
Fired.
Here you go again, Nola.
He another basketball.
Here you go again, Nola.
Matter of fact, you might do better go and get Nola from down in Dallas.
No, whatever. Here we go.
You might do better go and get Nola.
I just wanted to answer Molly. These rookies have not produced much either. Well, you have to give someone an ample enough of court time to build their confidence, and you got to allow them to fail for it. But when you don't have that room to move around the cabinet, or you feel like you can't afford that, then you don't develop. So unfortunately, you have some rookies in a position where they're not allowed the luxury to develop without it being pressure on that franchise. So it's I don't know.
And everybody's not the same. I think sometimes we get spoiled with some of the people we see. Everybody's not, I want to say pro ready, but I mean, you have the people like you see how Sony is performing, or you see a Sanaya Rivers coming out the gate, or you see Paige or Angel, whatever, when they were rookies. Everybody doesn't have that same path. It takes some to get there.
But that's not just playing. That shows that they also come from a high, well-taught background in fundamentals, and also that shows that they watch film. They're students of film.
Yeah, that too. Yeah.
Right. So the reason why you can play to that because you watch tendencies, you pick up. It's not about running the play perfectly. It's never about that. It's about making a basketball play in the situations. It's about knowing how to make a basketball play within the game situation. That's really what it's about.
But do you think HBL should be point guard?
HBL?
Yeah.
HBL should be junk guard, junk minutes, because her natural speed is not the speed of a WNBA game. So let's just talk facts. But of course, the basketonomics of the world needs it to attract whatever they want to attract. So if that you need her out on the floor, put her out there in situations where it's beneficial.
Hold on, I gotta take my dog out because he's going crazy.
I got a question, Coach. When you got a player that maybe for the basketonomics of it really doesn't fit, maybe like an HBL, but when she's on the floor seems to get the troops going. What do you do with a player like that?
Well, you got to have somebody that messes things up for good. So there's a player I call when I coached at a private school back in 2009, 2010. It was a player I call Skittles because he was just carefree, this, that. He did things. He was very highly intelligent kid, but he's kind of goofy. And he did things well by accident on purpose, if that makes sense. So I would put him in for 3 to 5 minutes just to mess it up, to throw off the other team's rhythm. And I was okay with it because our team fed off of the energy and I respected it. And so I found the opportunity. I intentionally looked for opportune times, not during jump minutes, but when the game was on the line, to throw them in there just to mess up the other team, if that makes sense.
Got you. Okay, I'm gonna switch gears here for a minute. Jay Spot's coming back. So y'all picked some teams the other day. Do you remember your team? You got your paperwork? You remember your team? No, matter of fact, can you pull up the real All-Stars who got picked for the All-Star team? I want y'all to know that we don't listen. We don't pull no punches around here. We say we're gonna do something, we do it. They picked these teams. We didn't have these teams simulated. We didn't have these teams simulated. We got a couple highlights. We got some highlights from the game. We're gonna show y'all how their teams came out. So shout out to my nephew for putting this together on the PS5, building the teams and then and running the simulations. Now, one caveat: your rosters were too short to for the simulation. So he had to pick one player for each team. So
Bradford, like 10. You need 10.
Yeah. So Bradford ended up on the team, and Sid, I think, ended up on the team. Okay.
Wait,
what is this? What are we looking at? This is the All-Star?
Yeah, so the other day, before the teams were picked, MJ Lover was Team Nafisa, I think. No, he was Team Caitlin. He was Team Caitlin, and Coach picked the Team Nafisa. So they built their teams. We put the teams into the PlayStation, and we let them. We ran the simulation. So we had Stewie, Anescu, Howard, Boston, Gray, Reese, Mitchell, Diggins, Bradford. on Team Caitlin.
Correct.
Team Caitlin. So look like Stewie at 11, Anescu at 7, Howard 7, Boston 4, Alicia 2. These last two didn't even get in the game. That's terrible. Angel didn't score in this here simulation. Let's see here. We got okay. So we got Asia, Beckers, Thomas, Collier, Young, Colson, Agumake, Iria Finn, and Sabali. On this team, look like Asia had. Let me pull it up right here so I can tell you.
18.
Asia had 18, Beckers with 16, Thomas with 16, Collier with 11, Young with 9, Colson with 7, Agumake with 5, Irifin with Okikiola 3, and Satu with 2. Okay. I don't know. I don't. Well, it's a simulation. We put them in and just let the simulation run.
Okay.
So what we got next after that? And then he sent screenshots of some clips of some highlights that we're gonna share. So
okay.
I think right here we got overall at the end of the game, team, he called it Alyssa, but it should have been Nafisa team. Nafisa's team, I think, with 87. Team Caitlin with 82. Team Nafisa shot 49% for the floor, 43% for 3, 90 from free throw, 9 fast break points, 44 in the paint, 14 second chance, 23 off the bench, 17 assists, 9 offensive rebounds, 32 defensive rebounds, 2 steals, 4 turnovers, 17 fouls, no dunks, and they led by 13.
We led by 13 and won by 5. Come on.
So Caitlin, no, I think Caitlin played. I gotta find it. It's another one that's gonna show you how many points Caitlin had. Caitlin definitely played. So Team Caitlin, they shot 45% from the floor, 34 from 3, 100% from free throw. 6 fast break points, 28 in the paint, 7 second chance points, 13 bench points, 19 assists, 6 offensive rebounds, 28 defensive rebounds, 2 steals, 7 points off turnovers, no dunks. They led by 3. Next up, let me see if we can see the rest of the score. What the scorers? All right, you see the scorers. So Caitlin had 20, Kelsey Plum had 20, Courtney Williams had 11. So those were the 3 players that we couldn't see at the top. So Caitlin and Kelsey both went for 20. Courtney Williams, go court, went for 11. B Stu went for 11.
Okay. So
next up, we got what we got next. Don't say we don't try to figure it all out, y'all. Don't say that we don't try to have some engagement here. So let me see here. Oh, this is Taylor Thornton didn't play. Gabby Williams didn't play. Sabali with 2. So this was just that Williams and Thornton didn't get to play. We didn't get to see that on the last slide.
Oh man.
Those were the teams again, how they were picked. I'm interested to see how close they are. Look nothing like Citron. And then, of course, let's see here. Yeah, that's just the teams again. And then we'll just let it go. Some highlights from the game.
Wow, buckets.
Wait, did Angel score? Did we see her score?
Angel did not score in this game.
At all?
She played
Ooh,
and did
good
not
move.
score.
Good move. Okay, breakdown. Ooh, 3. Oh. Where are we at? Ooh, with the leg out with the floater.
So,
all right, good play. Good.
Just some fun we having as we building up to the All-Star game. Congratulations to Team Nafisa winning the pre All-Star.
Yeah.
This has Talk Sports pre All-Star simulation.
I was just like to say
Cece's team won.
I was just like to say
Team Melissa's team won. It was 87-82. 87-82. Team Melissa at 87, Team Caitlin at 82. 87.
Okay.
I just like to say I enjoy spending the week with this group of fine players.
See, now you want to give a speech. So if anybody if somebody had the All-Stars in front of them, I'm interested on the thesis team. How many of these people actually ended up on her team? Paige Beckers is on her team, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got Paige.
Sonia Citron.
Sony's on Caitlin.
Okay. Jackie Young. Caitlin.
Jackie's on Caitlin.
Agul McKay.
Fee.
Thornton.
Cece.
Gabby Williams.
Gabby got Cece got Gabby.
Who got Satu?
Satu is on CC too.
Okay. So far, two correct. Two you were thinking the same way as two. So Alyssa Thomas is where?
Fee.
Kiki Iriafit. Oh, Kiki Ola is where?
That's C.
Wow.
CC.
What?
Clark.
And Nafisa. So
Yeah.
you picked four like Nafisa actually would have picked. Okay. All right, not bad. All right. Yeah, that was fun. That was fun. We have to do that again for I don't know, another big game. So another big WNBA game. That was cool.
We got
What
we
y'all
got
do?
this-
Y'all played on the PS5? I mean, what y'all do? Y'all just made the roster or what?
My nephew went in and made the rosters and then just had it run it, just simulated the game. He didn't play at all. He just had simulate on both.
Oh, I thought y'all are involved in like playing it.
No. We just want to
okay.
put them out there, see how it go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we just put them out there and let it go. We didn't play.
my lighting. Let me fix my lighting. We got a Star chat.
So, and the only reason that happened was because MJ was like, it would be cool if somebody would see if we could simulate it, and that's the only reason that it happened. But it's something that we'll do again. I thought it was pretty cool.
Let me just say one thing before I get out of here because I gotta go.
Yes.
Get ready to go to bed. But also you did get a star. I don't know if you saw it. Benzino. Benzino effect. Talking about my sky, but he still gave some money.
Well, if that happened, we got to before we go. You up here, them yo sky. So we got to get ready to start the All right, let's go. I've accepted the Sky losing. When they win, I'm shocked. Only 2 shooters are consistent. Nurse, Allen Jefferson must go. Sky got team washed vets. Time to get consistent players. Oh gosh, Benzino. Jeez, let us know how you.
All right,
really
that's
feel
what
tonight.
I said. But thank you for the money. Well, Cess thanks you for the money.
We appreciate it. Goodness, I love this guy, but I'm a realist. Okay.
No, that's fine. That's cool. I just want to say that the draft was better than the Unrivaled draft, but because it was actually happening. But I just wish I was being very selfish. I wanted Angel and Asia and AT. Like I just wanted Asia on the team with Fee, and Courtney's going to be live streaming 72 hours. I just thought it'd be really cool. They're all fun to watch and have fun. I thought it'd be dope to have on the show. But as Cess was saying, it might be some politicking going on as far as why Asia didn't make Fee's team, even when she had the opportunity to trade for her. So that was a little disappointing. But other than that, I'm still Team Fee. I just hate that my GOAT is on the opposite side.
Well, now, so before you go, I gotta ask you this.
Mm-hmm.
Based on what we saw with the GOAT today,
mm-hmm.
do you think she plays in the All-Star game?
Probably not. She'll be there. She'll be there.
Won't that be right, Coach? You okay? He was sounding rough back there. Yeah, make sure you're all right. Do you think that she plays? Like, I want Asia to be healthy enough to play tomorrow.
No.
But then at the same time, it's like, hey, if you can't come back to after the All-Star game, well, so be it.
No, that's not worth it. Just she can show, just like she did when she had her. She was on crutches. What year was that? Was that her rookie year or her sophomore year. 1 year she made All-Star, but she couldn't play. She was on crutches. So just like that, just show up, smile, have your good time, crack some jokes, and get better. That's it.
Oh man. Okay, I'm sorry,
So,
y'all. Hey, what's good? I got to do this. No, go ahead. J Spot. I know you said you want to say some stuff before you leave.
mm-hmm. What?
No,
That was it.
I want to make sure I didn't cut you off.
No. I was just saying the drafts went. I mean, I like Team Fee. I just wish Asia was there. I didn't like how Fee. Now I don't know if this was live because she tweeted that she tried to get Gabby, but they didn't show that part. So maybe there was like a delay, or maybe I don't know. Maybe it wasn't 100% live. Because she said she did try to trade to get Gabby with, she didn't say who, but she said they didn't show it on TV. So I'm assuming, I don't know, but I just didn't like the trading Stewie for AB. It didn't make sense. It just, I that felt insulting to
I told y'all
Stewie and Asia to me. To me,
I told y'all Asia wasn't coming off that board 1 or 2. Remember, I told y'all they were gonna try to teach her a lesson. They were gonna knock her down a peg or 2. Remember, I said that last night. Knock her down a peg or 2. Think about it. Yeah, I told y'all.
But why?
Why?
What did Asia do?
Nothing. It's not about Asia. It's about who they want to be the face of this thing. It don't have nothing to do with Asia. It got to do with Asia's shoe. It got to do with Asia's shoe dropped and it sold out. Somebody else's shoe is coming. They want Asia on that team so bad. Nike need her on that team, throwing that girl a pass. WNBA need her on that team, catching a pass from that girl. Yes, it's about the marketing dollar. Now look what happened. See, everything happened for a reason.
She's not gonna be there. Yeah.
You know. Sometimes they say, "But God, I don't know."
But God, won't He do it?
It's above me now. It's above me now. It's above me now. It's above me now. Okay.
Well, look now. She ain't. No pass is gonna be had. I don't think she's playing.
I just don't know.
Mondo,
what's good?
It'd be the wrong wrist. She come with the bandage on the wrong wrist. Like, no, I just can't.
MJ.
I couldn't.
You gotta make the sound.
I thought it was the right wrist.
Let me know that you are still in this chat. Let me know that you are still in this chat.
Yeah.
So, let me know that you're still in this chat.
Who's that?
MJ. What's
Go
up? What's up,
Shane want to pick a try to drop game on a picker. I'll shackle yo. Where you at, Ghostface Picker?
If I was her, I would not even play. Even if I was healthy, I may be like, I just don't want to risk it.
Yeah.
Personal matter.
I'm telling you, I'm coming in a whole arm sleeve.
Ever since I seen Candace, ever since Candace did the post where she was like, "Hey, the WNBA was my summer job. Like, quit playing with me. Like, that was my side hustle."
She did say that.
It's like,
yeah, like you're not gonna
what team we
like?
Oh, real quick. Okay, real quick. I'm gonna go left real fast because I know I said I gotta go. But question, since me and you covered Unrivaled. It's been so long since we've been able to talk. I don't really be getting this chance, but
it's been so long since you've been on.
My 9 to 5 be holding me hostage. But since we covered Unrivaled, what do you think about the controversy that people are trying to stir up, saying that Fee and Stewie should not be part of negotiating the W because it's a conflict of interest? Because if the W doesn't play, then that's more money for them and more looks for Unrivaled.
Here's what I'm gonna say. Hold on, because I want you to see my face when I say it.
Let me see if we on the same wavelength.
I'm gonna say this.
What?
I'm gonna say this. So first of all, I said that last year. I was like, now the WNBA. Do y'all remember? I was on the live and I say WNBA. It was a few lives. I kept saying WNBA crazy as hell. It ain't no way I would let you sit in my negotiations with my employee book with everything about me and then go build one just like me. Remember? I said that. Nobody said nothing. You said it is a conflict of interest, but you know what? It's too late now. See,
I don't believe
Kathy,
that.
I think it's too late. And you know why I think it's too late? Because see, Kathy, you took your ass down there hanging out, seeing what was going on, trying to get the players. See, don't get to crying now. You knew it was coming.
Thank you, Benzino.
You thought, here's the thing. They help the players and get money lined in their pockets. Here's the thing. I think they thought that Unrivaled was gonna fail. But then it didn't.
Oh, for sure.
But then it didn't. And then, and now the players have some money in their pocket and some place that they can go if they decide to lock out. So now you scared. Now you shaking in your boots. Too late for me now. Look, it was a conflict of interest then. You should have said something then.
No, I don't think so.
It's like to me, you know what it is? To me, it's like blowing the whistle after you see if the shot go in.
This is what I think.
If it was a foul, call a foul at the impact. Don't wait to see if the ball go in. Go ahead.
I was just saying, good night, Benji, baby. She can't fight the.
Good night, Val.
What is it? Did you see?
Good night, Phil.
Yeah, I mean, this is what I think, right? Mm-hmm. Why did we even have Unrivaled? We had Unrivaled because
they don't know how to
I remember in 2020, back on the podcast when Fee and Asia had their podcast together, and Fee talked about the issues they were having with the W. Like, this is back when they didn't have the chartered flights. Asia talked about how like they had to literally get off the plane, go get their own luggage, check into the hotel. Mm-hmm. You got people waiting for them, messing with them at the hotel. I mean, at the airport, all this other stuff. And she was just like, I know we're not where the NBA is, but it's like we're still elite players, and we don't even get basic treatment. Like we have to travel. We have games the next day. There's no recovery time if we're traveling. There's different things we don't have. They kind of was talking about that, and then Fee brought up, me and Stewie have been talking. We want to create something that is for the players, something that can allow us to have some, not taking over the W, but just have something where we can be put first for once. Use some of the things that maybe we're not getting and try to create our own table. And I think that's what it is, and I think that's a big negotiating fact that you can bring to the tables of the W. They were only there to help the players because the W can't or won't.
Here's the problem.
What?
They want to crush Unrivaled.
Possibly.
The WNBA.
Kathy's steaming.
The WNBA doesn't have any. They don't have any intention of implementing anything that Unrivaled is doing right now.
Oh yeah, she said she's not.
Do you know how I know? Because the 4 teams the 3 teams that they just said they're bringing in all have NBA ownership and NBA ties. So they want them to be more like NBA and less like Unrivaled. Do you know what's wrong with Unrivaled? It empowers the employee. It ain't no employee no more. We all bosses. Think about if you went to your job and everybody was a boss and we was all voting on how we do versus somebody being in charge telling you. Woo, that's powerful. That changes the labor structure.
Well, that's
it's Unrivaled.
Yeah,
it shakes basketball economics right at its core.
Yep. And ideology.
And they didn't think it could work. They didn't think that they could go get a TV deal. They didn't think that people would watch. They was like, arena, 850 people. We're gonna see. And you could say that it wasn't successful, but it was successful enough for what they budgeted for that year. They set up for the long haul. They set this thing up and dropped it in time. So even if the WNBA check don't come, the players that are in Unrivaled still got a check coming. That money is still coming. And you know what else? Not only is your check coming from when you play, but that equity check is coming from you being an owner in something. So the WNBA ain't finna give no ownership out. So no.
They don't even share jersey sales. They can't even get a percentage of that, of their likeness.
So, but I don't know if y'all saw the video today that me and Political Lil dropped. We were talking about this. The other thing is that we keep saying that they want a 50% split of the TV of the revenue share, right, on the TV, right? But when you go look at the WNBA's ownership, it's split between three folks. So I got to see if the independents, if the NBA and the W, I got to try to split I need 50% from all of them to try to piece me something together out of that. So then we're gonna be split the pot 4 ways. See, It ain't about player empowerment. It ain't about none of that.
But that's what I'm saying. It's not a bad thing. Maybe in the
other thing that's dangerous,
technical term of conflict of interest, but I don't think it is like Fee and Stewie are a detriment or that they're doing something that would
I'm saying
benefit
I'm saying
not you. I'm saying people.
No,
think
and I'm saying that the very definition of what a conflict of interest is, hell yes, a conflict of interest. But too late, you should have whined about it before. That's where I'm at with it.
Yeah. I'm with that. If you were doing what you needed to do, we wouldn't have Unrivaled to begin with. And I mean, I'm not saying that they were in a position to do that, but they're not doing anything right by the player.
But
the dangerous part about Unrivaled is that, and what they're really scared about is that Unrivaled, because I own it, I can say, you know what, we're not even gonna do 3-on-3 no more. We're gonna do 5-on-5.
And that's what they're saying.
Woo! That's dangerous.
That is going to grow into something else.
I'm the owner. I can get my 36. I can get my team, my 36 folks together and say, hey, what y'all want to do? Do we want to cut this thing on? Do we want to cut this thing on and bring some other people in? Get some jobs.
I'm glad they feeling the heat. I'm glad they're feeling the heat. I was hoping it would push them to want to do more for the players, and it wouldn't be. I'm not saying to like get rid of Unrivaled, but you know how we were talking earlier in the year that it could turn into a developmental league for the W or some kind of semi-pro or something like because you said the W wouldn't allow.
But the Dub is so arrogant.
So I don't want to keep leaving y'all out, but I ain't talked to J Spot in a minute. So let me tell you, I think that they do have their development league that they've kind of defined. That's going to be coming online in August, which is the WBL, and I think that
Fran Harris
WNBA.
Oh, because I thought she was starting something too.
Well, so no, I don't. So the WBL, I know what I know is going on with the WBL is this, and I think that it's looking like a kind of like a starter league for teams.
Okay.
Coaches and players, because you've got this WBL that's going to start in August that includes the Cleveland Rockers and the Detroit Shock. They're going to play in this league, and then they're going to graduate out of this league and go to the WNBA. So to me, now even if it's not directly, you're going to have people that are going to eventually be watching the WNBA. These teams in the WNBA now looking at this league, watching these players, these coaches, how they move, these executives. So it becomes kind of like a developmental league or a jump start or someplace that you can play to then move up to the WNBA. So it's going to be interesting to see how this WBL plays out. It's two teams in Michigan. Let me see here, like Grand Rapids, Detroit.
Oh, Grand Rapids. Whoa.
Indiana. Let me see. So yeah, we ain't talked in a minute, but I think that's what it's kind of looking like. Teams again.
Okay. I did hear that there was a.
So it's the Chicago Flames.
Okay.
It's the Chicago Flames, the Cleveland Rockers, the Detroit Shock, the Toronto North Stars, the Grand Rapids Soul, and the Indiana Thunder. All just right here in this little area right here, which is the area that I think that they're trying to build up in the middle of the WNBA to try to bring back those Detroit Chicago rivalry.
Who's
Indiana,
playing?
Right?
Is it professional women? Is this college people? We don't know yet.
What I know is that you could try out. I saw that there was a poster for a tryout. I don't know. I don't know what the qualifications are. If you have to be a former player or not. I'm still waiting to see.
That's interesting.
I started following them on on Instagram and socials or whatever. And me and Coach are trying to get an understanding of where the Detroit Shock are going to be playing so that we can kind of.
Oh yeah, because they were talking about since Detroit and Cleveland were coming back, what names would they be getting their names back? But then someone made a video saying like they can't get their names back because another league owns the name now. She showed like all the trademarks and everything, how the W can't get those names.
Yeah, but then the Instagram posted something on Instagram. They posted where like they're like it's been confirmed the Detroit Shock will play this season. So it's a price for everything. They'll get their name back. If they want to be the Detroit, if they want to be the Detroit Shock, they'll be the Detroit Shock.
Okay. Are you excited? Okay. Are you excited that Detroit is their team again?
Mm,
Not
it
really.
depends. I'm waiting to see. I'm glad that we got a team coming back. After what I'm seeing in Portland right now, I'm a little concerned. Like,
What's going on in Portland?
So, like, the Portland team is supposed to be coming online in like 9 months. They ain't got a GM. They ain't got a coach. They ain't got a president.
Wait, are they the ones that fired everybody?
Yeah, he fired everybody. So
Oh,
I don't
man.
know. You know, I don't know if they did fucked up the church's money or what. I don't know what's happening over there in Portland. Everybody got fired. Everybody got fired. So I don't know.
Fire.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I kept seeing people get cut like America's Next Top Model. I'm like, what's going on over there in Portland?
So
yeah, something not right with the plot. Something not right with the plot.
Yeah, where smoke is fire. So there's that.
Okay, well, I got your thoughts on Unrivaled. I think that's all my questions.
All right. Oh yeah. Right. We got to catch up again. We do. Let me know if you in this chat. Yeah, we got to catch up. We got to figure out the next live. And Unrivaled is coming soon. So before you leave, do you think Unrivaled is bringing more players and more teams?
Well,
more players, not more teams this season or next season.
Okay.
If they do make, because how many do they have? It's just 6, right?
That's them crazy.
It's just 6, I think. I see them maybe making the roster a little bit bigger. I don't foresee them making a bunch of teams yet. But you know, their idea was always to travel and eventually, I don't know if they still will do it, you know, because things change over time. Eventually franchise it out because they directly said they did not want anybody associated with the W or the NBA.
Wow.
They were not gonna give ownership to them. You couldn't be associated with any W team or the NBA team. So they were eventually going to franchise, which means you will have more teams. So I don't think it's happening next year, but you know, we never know.
All right. Heard it here first.
All right. Thank y'all for having me. This was good, fun. Yes, we do need to
make sure y'all following J Spot Network.
Yes. Follow me. I'll be live.
Spot.
What's today? I think I'm gonna be live Thursday.
Okay.
Before the games, because it might be too late after the games. I got to see what's on, but J Spot Live will be happening this week, Thursday at some point. I will send it out for everybody to know about it. But if you're not subscribed, subscribe. And thank y'all all for the birthday wishes. Thank you for the song. I'm gonna watch it back and record it as a soundbite. But thank y'all for having me. Y'all have a good night. I appreciate y'all.
Awesome.
All right now.
Peace out. Let me remove myself from the live stuff. You know, I gotta log out of my Twitch.
Look,
and my,
we gotta fade. You gotta fade out.
fade to black. Because if not, if I get off, it'll still be going. All right. Peace out.
Oh yeah.
Oh man. Great times. Then there was 2.
And yeah.
Man, that was my first time ever with that combination of us.
Oh, first time up with me at J Spot. Okay.
Yeah, that was the first time. So it was
right on. So what we got?
Only person I haven't had visit with live with HD. I think I've been on with Coach Rowe, been on with Robert Mammy, shake my hand, been on with
that's what I was asking. What he got?
Huh?
She said, "Don't rush your show now." I ain't rushing.
You're right, yeah. Like, take your time.
I've been talking. That's all I was asking him. What he got?
Come and talk hoops with us. I appreciate that. Your nephew doing that simulation. I appreciate that. I was excited to see the little highlights. I was all into it, looking at it. So I appreciate nephew. I didn't say nephew.
No, Vizino said Pickles time.
Pickles, man, I gotta go do scorers.
Yeah, he even did scorers. That's why I said. That's why I asked him what he got because I've been talking. It ain't on me.
I know, man.
Russell, what's up over there? Only reading facts to the chat.
It was J Spot and Fest Talk Sports night out for a moment. I was letting you have your moment.
Yeah, you have a cocktail with your homie and catch up.
Yeah. You had a moment. I was just there eating my appetizers while y'all was busy. Here we go. We have Terrific Tuesday. WNBA action, Tuesday night action. Scorers of these games. Let's go over to the day camp specials. We got day camp specials coming up. Basketball day camp special. That was 11:30 a.m. showdown. Chicago Sky 79, Mystics 81, Sky 79, 81. And if you watch the game, the Sky, it did not have to be that way, but the Sky has fallen to a loss on today. The Mystics keep it magical on a squeaking out a 2-point win. Let's go over to the Sky. We have Angel Reese, 22 and 15. Double club. Elizabeth Williams, E. Wills, 20. Ariel Atkins with 11. Rachel Benham with 13 points. That's your double-digit scorers for the Sky. Over to the Mystics. Citron, we had Kitron assembled on today. Citron with 13. Kiki, she was hooping with 11 points. Shakira Austin, that is Rob the Medium Man's Bay, had 15 points. Brittany Sykes, one of my fantasy league players, had 11. Chipped in with 11 on today. That is your double-digit scorers for the Mystics in that game. Let's move on to an evening game. Las Vegas Aces 78. They come up about 9 to 10 points short of the what? Liberty. 80 had 87 to Aces 78. Over to the Aces. Jackie Young, 19 points. Nelissa Smith, fresh off the trade, still with 11 points. Jewel Lloyd had 10. Jewel Lloyd had 10. What am I missing here? Dribbling behind 16. Gray with 11. I think I did. How did I miss Mother's points there? I just overlooked that. Give me one more chance. Let me pull that up. I apologize so much. How did I miss Mother's point? Let me double check that right now on live action. I'm doing it right now as we speak. Asia. Oh, my. Asia did not because she hurt her wrist. So she did not score in double digits. So that is your double. I was just double checking. That is your double-digit scorers for the Aces. Over to the Liberty. Kennedy Burke with 10 points. Stewie, 15. Leona Fibich with 15. Sabrina, that's cool. 28 and 13. Double club. Johannes with chipped in with 10. That is your double-digit scorers for the Liberty and that game. That is your double-digit scorers for Tuesday night. Brought to you by Wanda's Wigs, Wanders, and Mondo's Wontons. On over to Player News, brought to you by Uncle Junie's Breaks, transmission breaks, and coffee shop coming to a corner near you. Get Junified. So here we are with Player News and updates. Don't be late. Asia went out early in tonight's game. Right wrist injury, hard fall today on the court. Sabali still out, right ankle injury. Alexa Hell will miss 6 straight games with neurothorax. Kai Copper still out with right hamstring. Nayara Sabali returns to the starting lineup because of what? Natasha Cloud has the injury here. We'll get to that in a minute. Meg Gustafsson, still no time now. Will we see Meg or will we not? Here we go. Maddie Seacrest, 10th out for the 10th consecutive game. Right knee injury. Dejanay still out with rib injury. Okay. Enrique out 3rd straight game. Left thumb injury. All right. And that is Natasha Cloud is out with that left hip injury. That is your player news and updates with Uncle Junie's transmissions, breaks, and coffee shop coming to a corner near you. Get Junified. All right, here we go. We have a busy, wonderful Wednesday of WNBA action. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Go. We got 4 pick'ems for Wednesday. I give them you pick them.
Yo, put a 1 in the chat if you're watching game 1. If you're watching Seattle and Connecticut at 11 a.m. Eastern, Seattle and Connecticut at 11 a.m. Eastern. 1 in the chat if you are watching that, working and lurking, or any of that for that game. 1's in the chat for that. 1's in the chat. Oh, even without DeWanna Bonner, they was going for the championship. Blue Way. They on the run for a championship. They running for a championship. I got to give it to them. They loaded up.
So here we go. We got 11 a.m. day camp, basketball day camp special, 12 and 7. Seattle playing against 2 and 16. Connecticut in Connecticut, 11 a.m.
What up, KB? Until what?
You pick up. Who do you have, Storm or the Sun? 1, 2, 3. Light up the chat with your pickles. Let them loose. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Get loose. Huh? Who you got, Storm or the Storm is coming? Benzino says
ain't a
Storm
lot of
is
people
coming.
watching that first game. People ain't too interested.
Yeah, ain't nobody watching that. Ain't nobody watching them now.
Okay, put a 2 in the chat if you watch a Golden State of Indiana.
FM Seattle, 8:30 Seattle time. Michelle Harley, Storm. We're gonna end this early because I think nobody's like, oh. AB put strong for Storm. I knew what you were saying. I just had to say it because I'm that funny. I think I'm that funny guy. Here we go. So here we go.
Okay, I got
10, 9,
in that 12 o'clock game. Okay, we got some
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Storm and Sun. Pick'em is closed. On to the 12 p.m. Eastern time. Golden State Vouch 9 and 9. Luay at the buzzer is going with the Storm. Basket is good at the buzzer. Good shot, Luay. Golden State Vouch 9 and 9. Indiana Fever 9 and 9. I like this game. It can tell us something or maybe not. We'll see. This game is played in Indiana. I give them. You pick them. 1, 2, 3. Let your pickles loose. Is it a vouch or Fever? Here we go. Golden State. Michelle Harley says Golden State. Mondo with this Sabrina half. She had a double today, Mondo. Where you been?
Hello.
Vouch. Louis said, let go Vouch. Miracle Writer for you. Vouch. Vito King. Vouch. Benzino. Vouch. Lisa Pugh. Vouch. Said it with my chest. AB. Vouch. Say it like that. I don't know. I just feel like saying it. Don't hold me. And so we're going to give you a little bit more time for that pick'em. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. I dropped my pen. 7. And knock my lighting. 6, 5, 4, 3.
Man, Coach Studio going down.
Studio down. 2, 1.
Houston, we got a problem. Coach Studio is fading fast.
The ADD just messing up the studio
it's
today, man.
Melting. Boy, it's going down,
melting. Studio. No, look. No.
It's melting. Don't you good?
No.
Coach, you good? We don't. We don't know, Coach. What's happening over here?
Oh, I'll get you, my pretty. Here we go. Here we go. I got life alert. I can't fall up. Don't laugh. I used to.
Hey.
That was so wrong. I used to laugh at
Coach
it
been
late
falling since
night.
Coach been falling since he got here. He's
Yep.
a few.
Knocking around. Cell phone dropping that charger falling all over the place. I keep on falling. No, so here we go. Here we go. 3:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Minnesota at 17-2. Phoenix Mercury, Minnesota. The Lynx. Phoenix Mercury 13-6. I don't drink, Benzino. I don't drink. So this is played in Arizona. I give them, you pick them.
It had to be something in the boobale.
Did you have to say it like that? Boobale. I give them.
Boobale. Something in the boobale.
You got Lynx or Mercury.
Mercury.
He's going with Mercury.
Michelle, aka 85 Fly. What's up, fam?
All right. So Kia Hotline, my ride or die. Phoenix, Michelle, aka 85 Fly, Mercury. Here we go, yo. What is
so what's the scenario?
Every time you need to go, you think you could be me now, Lisa Pill? You feeling inspired? Come on up, Lisa Pill. Be me for a day. Come on, do the scorers. Yo, drop the link. Come on, Lisa Pill. Be me. You said you could be me. I want to see you beat me. Come on, Lisa Pill. You can do the last pickup.
Oh look.
At the Benzino says Linux MVP. FM Mercury and family reunion. It's a family reunion. Lisa Pill said Mercury. Come on, drop the link. Come on up. Lisa Pill, come on down. It's your turn to do this last. Pick 'em. LP. Do the pick'ems. All right. Here we go. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pick 'em close. 8 p.m. pick 'em. Lisa Pill, you gonna do it? Come on up. You said you can improvise. You got him. Get him. You got him good. I wish you understood. Could you? You can't roll them R's.
Looking hard. You gotta stop scheming. They're looking hard. I got a great big bodyguard.
Step up. You can't roll them R's. Here we go. 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Those Dallas Wings, Lemon Pepper 6-14. Chicago Sky 5-13. I give them. You pick them. Who you got? Fire up the chat with your pick 'em. That game is played. I'm double checking on live right now. That game is played in the shy. Why am I in the shy? Who you have? So who you love? Fire the chat with your pick'ems. The Wings or the Sky? Kimmy, Sky. Dallas only got 7 available players tomorrow, Riri. So Riri got the Sky. Angel and them for the win. That's what I'm talking. FM got the Sky. Michelle, aka 85 said, because I don't know like this. Because she don't know like that. So at least Bill, not me, go. Works out until wait till you're not falling. Come on, Cletus. Come on the link. Come on, Lisa. Come on, Bill. Sky. AB got Sky. Mondo Wangs. Miracle Rider for you, Sky. Sky is the limit. Have what you want. Be what you want. Benzino got Sky. And Possible. It's like playing spade with it is. What you got? Blink 2 times. You got, no table talk. I'm feeling the sky, says Michelle Harley. Mondo says the sky is falling. Got called the Wings. All right, so we're about to close it out. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Anybody taking a shot at the buzzer? 4, 3, 2, 1. Shot clock has expired. Has expired. This pickles has been brought to you by Little Laquan Seafood Boiled Bag, coming to a chicken shack near you. I hope all your pickups come true. Come true. Yeah.
Man, hey, Shakur fight who? Shakur fighting who?
Lisa people, I can't understand.
Is there a minimum number of players a team needs to have available before forfeiting the game? Coach, you know the answer to that?
For WNBA, all you have to have is 5 to start. I don't know what the rule in WNBA is, but the national rule is you need 5 to start the game.
So if you got 5, can you forfeit?
Is that, I don't know what, if they have like a franchise minimum. I did not check that. I would imagine if they have
or can a coach just be like, hey, we ain't playing today?
Everybody on sick leave. We caught that summer flu.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Williams Zepeda? Maybe. He just don't. I just find it hard to stay woke. Did y'all open the show talking about which has the better All-Star team, Fee or CC?
My team won on the simulation.
So I think Fee has the better team overall. I'm curious now to see if Asia's gonna play.
No, she's not. Wrist assist.
You said no, she not because of her wrist.
No, the coach cannot play.
They better not let the coach get out there.
Hey, give me the ball,
I don't know. Yeah, Fee for the win. Asia, it's unfortunate. But I told y'all that's how it was gonna go yesterday because I didn't want y'all to be upset today about it. So
that's the injury protest. That's
I really hope that there's nothing serious with Asia.
Yeah,
that's my biggest thing right now because there's nothing serious with Asia. She's back on the court as soon as possible.
For sure. I think it'll be a miracle turnaround after the.
You think CC got the best starting 5? Okay. Tell me why. What Lisa said. No, I listen. Still, here's the thing. Just the thought of not being able to have her for the host for the rest of the season will have me be like, yo, so now. Well, you didn't play in an All-Star game before. Number one, she got mother what she did. Well, I mean, yeah. She got Jackie. She got J.O. I ain't gonna say she ain't got no squad. I ain't gonna act like she ain't got no squad. But I don't know. And it also kind of depends on how serious they take it too, right? So there's that.
You find out last 2 minutes of third quarter.
Yes, yeah, you will. Who team you like? You like Nafisa team too? Did you say the same thing?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna be totally opposite of that other player. So
I mean, it ain't just her there though, Coach.
I know I'm militant though when it comes to certain things. So I'm not supporting
people on the team.
I respect that.
I don't know if you know that. It's other people.
I'm fans of the individual players on the team, but just
Paige and Angel.
concept, no.
No, I got you. Paige and Angel get to play with real great players and a great coach for one day. I don't know. I don't think Paige is still hurt. She wasn't on the report today, was she? I don't think so. Oh, you think her name already on the trophy? Okay. That's fair.
The basconomics of it all, huh, FF?
I understand that type of talk. I definitely understand. T. I understand that too. But that was all I really had.
Man, it's been a pleasure. I enjoyed myself tonight as always.
And it's on, yeah, and it's in Indiana.
Oh yeah, so you know it's about to go down. Yeah, we already see that this blockbuster unfolding. I don't like to feel that way. Here we go with this bull tit, Coach Coleman.
So I think I'm gonna start live tomorrow at 12.
Okay.
With hot takes in the basketball game, and I'm definitely live for the 3:30 game because that's the game I'm looking forward to the most tomorrow. I think we got the CC show tomorrow.
Yeah, it's latest game is I think 8:00, 8:30. So we should be good.
A unanimous player on Team P can shock everyone.
Yeah, like that Crystal Bradford edition on the simulation. Yeah.
Oh yeah. But also, I wonder if Satu's gonna play. Is Satu healthy?
Right ankle, supposedly.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Will Satu play? Like, will these players sit out All-Star? Especially it's in Indiana. Like, you know what? I'm gonna just.
Yeah, I don't even want to deal with it.
You know.
That's big facts.
So with that, y'all, Coach, what you got? What you got?
Man, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed this time that we had together. Without you, there's no us. Thank you for taking your time, not being in a rush, talking hoops with us on tonight. The CC show. Be great in your preparation. Become excellent in your performance. Change this world with one random act of kindness at a time. Be the change that you want to see, because you can change anything you want when you put your mind to it. Get in your bag and expand your bag, because hey, I believe in you and I know you believe in you. You are the best. And this crazy wild world of shorts that we call the earth. Spread love. More love is what we need. All-Star coming, Team McPhee.
I got it. He say she gonna play because she said on Instagram, "Let's go, CC." She said that after she got hurt. Oh, that's a good sign. Maybe she ain't that hurt. It was "Let's go, CC" after the game. Appreciate y'all pulling up and rocking with us. Make sure y'all subscribe to both platforms. Both platforms. Don't miss the next drop. Hit the like and the share. They both right there. Y'all know what it is. Coach Coleman, I appreciate you. Until next time, y'all stay tuned. Talk soon.